Good evening, SVW fans, and welcome to SVW Sanctum. I am your host, Nigel Montgomery, and tonight we continue on the road to SVW Jenesis. With Frost Valentine stepping in as temporary general manager last week, several matches were made for Jenesis, and those matches have changed the future and landscape of SVW as we know it. Tonight, the number one contender to the SVW Women's Championship, Selina Weaver, is in action against JoJo Mercedes. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Vault Girl, takes on Ruby Swoops in a preview of their title tag match at the pay-per-view. The Military Express are also in tag team action for the first time. Vantabella takes on Indi Lashley, and Michael Consiglio looks to make amends for his poor debut last week. We also see the debuts of Blackridge Ranch and Bastion the Butcher determine the number one contender to switch his YouTube TV Championship, and we will hear from both our SVW Champion Stigma and his number one contender, Chris Newton. All that and much, much more. But first, we go backstage to Frost Valentine, who has a departing message for us all.
Hello, SVW Universe. As mentioned last week, Stuart Keane was due to return tonight, but is unable to do so due to extenuating circumstances. Therefore, tonight, the card is set. Your matches are ready. Stuart Keane will return next week and announce the 3 matches for 3 stages of hell at Jenesis. But for tonight, enjoy yourselves. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay, it was inevitable that Keane wouldn't be 100% with that neck brace. The Acolytes aren't here tonight, thank the Lord, but we wish Stuart Keane the best in his recovery. Now let's get on with the show. Up first, Jesse Blackridge will take on Daniel Hammer, a debut for the Blackridge Ranch, the husband and wife team of Jesse and Scarlett. This should be a phenomenal opening contest. Let's go down to the ring. So this match marks the debut of the Blackridge Ranch. Jesse Blackridge and Scarlett Blackridge, husband and wife combination. And here they come. So from Fort Worth, Texas, aside from Groucho Porx, are only Texans in SVW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Scarlett Blackridge, representing the Outlaws from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 221 pounds, Jesse Blacksmith.
Like I say, our reach is worldwide. We have international flavour in this company. And tonight we're going to see the debut of one of the Blackridges, and that is the patriarch, Jesse Blackridge. He'll be going up against Daniel Hammer, who we have seen in action, but this will be Daniel Hammer's first solo match as well. Remember, we haven't seen Daniel since the beginning of SVW on the very first episode when he was in that Battle Royal. So tonight he'll be looking to get off to a winning start. So Daniel coming out to his new theme, his second SVW theme. With a Hammer of Thunder.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 241 pounds, Daniel Hammer!
So looking to get off the mark with a win here tonight. No nonsense Daniel Hammer, but he can hit you like his namesake. No need for hammer time jokes here, ladies and gentlemen. No MC Hammer nonsense here. So here we go, Blackridge, honed and chiseled by the Texas sun, going up against Daniel Hammer. So here we go. Oh, Hammer with a kick to start. Series of kicks actually, and a snapmare. And Hammer with the traditional snapmare over the top as well. And he goes for a springboard moonsault and he hits it. Hammer showing some agility here to start off with. One, and a kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, SVW Jenesis. Oh! A running lariat there by Blackridge. Remember, SVW Jenesis will be live in a couple of weeks. It's our next pay-per-view where we go to Japan. Like I say, we've got Japanese wrestlers in abundance, but we've also got Japanese referees too, and one of them's in the ring right now. Nearly got clobbered by Hammer, but Blackridge turned Hammer inside out with a clothesline and a moonsault of his own. This is a phenomenal match so far. And a standing shooting star press, which is not easy to do, but Blackridge showing immense agility here. Like he's jumping off the back of a horse. You see Scarlett watching on with her fur coat. And oh, wait a minute, super kick attempts, but Daniel blocks it into a waist lock. Irish whip to the corner. Hammer runs in, big boot here by Blackridge. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, oh, nice belly to belly. We still have Ruby Swoops versus Vault Girl later tonight. We also have a fatal four-way to determine Switch's new #1 contender for the YouTube TV Championship. Blackridge to the outside here, and Hammer follows him out. And kicks to the back. And the shooting star press of his own. These two men trying to outdo each other in the moves department. And despite the interaction last week between Switch and Scoob is not in that four-way tonight. Oh wait, we're going for a powerbomb maybe. Nice reversal here by Hammer. The head scissors. Like I say, Scoob is not in that battle royal, but he is in the wings lurking. And the winner of that match will face Switch the week before Jenesis. Remember, the YouTube TV Championship, very rarely defended on pay-per-view. It is a television championship after all. Where Blackridge has got Hammer here. He's going to get counted out if he's not careful. And Hammer with the elbow. Hammer's trying to get back in. It's a double count out. And the crowd are subdued by this result. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting in my ear. We might not have a general manager, but this match is going to be restarted. So here we go. This is not over yet. We're not going to have a double count out to start the show. So these men have got a chance to get themselves composed. 10 seconds before that bell rings. This is going to start over. It was excellent to start with. So here we go. A little bit more composed. These guys know exactly what they're in for now. Good decision by whoever made that decision. Remember, Frost Valentine is otherwise engaged tonight. She just came here to welcome us to the show. Saber card is set. Nice clothesline by Blackridge. You saw the cocktail dress she was wearing. You don't wear that when you're a manager backstage. She's off to somewhere fancy and prim here tonight. Off the ropes with a clothesline. I did ask for Frost Valentine earlier when I saw her in her dress. Once I picked my jaw up off the floor, and she didn't tell me where she was going. Ladies' prerogative, I suppose. Oh, reverse DDT by Blackridge. Oh, nice fist drop. I do want to thank Frost Valentine for last week, though. Certainly interesting in her time in charge, making some excellent matches for SVW Jenesis. As she said earlier, Stuart Keane will return officially next week. One extra week out is not going to hurt his chances of recovery. Another moonsault here, but Hammer gets his knees up. Go for a belly to belly, but stiff elbow there. Oops, springboard. Goes for the head scissors, misses. Blackridge with a chop. And an Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, nice drop kick by Daniel Hammer. And the reversal here, maybe. Oh, look at this. Oh, these acrobatics by Daniel Hammer. And a nip up as well. When you see wrestlers do that in front of you, there's no real way to fight it. Oh, what a lariat. A running lariat by the Blackridge. Going for that moonsault once more, and again, Hammer gets his knees up. In for the well one too many times here. You see Blackridge with his cowboy boots. So this match has been restarted. Now to the outside again. Hopefully they'll get back in the ring before the count of 10 this time. As I say, ladies and gentlemen, we've still got Selina Weaver in action before her matchup Genesis with Prim. And that last women's standing match for the Women's Championship. Volga and Ruby Swoops, one half of each of their respective teams. Battle tonight. And Anarchy and Backstage will fight next week to return that fixture. Nice kick to the back here. Oh, kick to the head with those cowboy boots, and they are stiff leather. Backfist here as well. Blackridge going for the power slam, maybe? No, going for a fall away slam. And a nip up of his own. Again, these men trying to outdo each other with the same moves. Have a run off to the apron, and now Blackridge is not going to risk another count out. I can confirm that if Hammer doesn't get back in, it will end as a count out. We're not going to restart it again. Where is Hammer? Hammer's back in. Oh, and a running lariat. Was that an elbow? It busted Daniel Hammer open. 2. Oh. I was going to say, it busted Daniel Hammer open, whatever that was. That running elbow. Standing shooting star press. Hammer straight back up, and here come those kicks. No, Blackridge blocked it. Or avoided it. With the underhooks. Blackridge going for a powerbomb here. Again, hit scissors. We saw Hammer reverse that moments ago. Where's Blackridge going? Sorry, where's Hammer going now? This crowd are frenzied at this point. It's been a very good opening match. Springboard by Hammer. Oh, whatever that was, he missed. You can't afford to make mistakes like that. Just landed on his backside. Like a missed leg drop, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the elbow drops. Rapid elbow drops by Blackridge. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Hammer's out, ladies and gentlemen. Hammer's passed out here. He's holding his leg. Look, you can see him holding his knee. I think he passed out from the blood loss or the pain, one of the two, but Blackridge picks up the win on his debut. So this match was restarted, but it was brutal from the outset. No hanging about here tonight. So this fall away slam was a thing of beauty. Look at the height he got on it. And we might see the replay, but that running elbow, when Hammer gets back in the ring here, look at this running elbow. That's what it was. It busted Hammer open. And that was the beginning of the end for Daniel Hammer. So nothing to be ashamed of here, though. He did really well. In the end, just passing out. Blackridge with the win. Scarlett here to support her husband. So we will see Scarlett in action at some point. But what a match this was. Congratulations to Jessie Blackridge. He picks up a debut win. Oh no, okay. Public displays of affection are allowed in SVW. They are rare, but they do happen. Congratulations to Jessie Blackridge. Well done on your win. Ladies and gentlemen, up next it is a kind of a rematch of sorts. Remember, we saw Emily Yamashita, Saber Fox and Kirsty Keane in a triple threat match a couple of weeks ago. This is the return fixture between Kirsty and Saber. Remember, Saber pinned Kirsty in that match. So Kirsty has asked for a one-on-one match as a warm-up before her match at Genesis with Alice Blight. And you can imagine that Alice Blight is in the arena here watching this. We have been told the Acolytes aren't here, but after we know what they're up to and what their actions are like, we don't 100% believe it when we hear anything about them nowadays. So here comes Saber Fox, who was very successful in her debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Czech Republic, Saber.
Saber Fox from the Czech Republic. We can confirm if she wins here tonight, she will move up to second in the Pure Women's Championship rankings. However, if Kirsty Keane can win, she will also move up to 5th. Remember, Kirsty has that match with Alice Blight, an Extreme Rules match at Genesis. So Kirsty will be looking to get some action and looking to get some cardio in here, get herself ready. As you can imagine, I don't think Alice Blight is far away.
From London, England, Kirsty, Keane.
Remember, Alice Blight beaten by Lex Adams last week. Alice Blight will be in action next week against Mandy Tawaja. Remember, Lex Adams, Mandy, and Kirsty were the 3 women that Stuart Keane picked to protect Hayley Hamilton. Hayley, remember, in the hospital. She has not been cleared to compete yet. But you can see Alice Blight has got her eye on everyone. So next week, Alice will take on Mandy Tawaja in her warm-up match for Genesis. And I'll say Kirsty Keane, are we hoping she can not pick up an injury here? I'll say she's very agile, very quick. As is Saber. This is going to be an excellent competition. I'm looking forward to this, to be honest. So here we go. Oh, Saber with the kick. Exactly how she started her debut, but this time she actually connected and caught Kirsty off guard. Some more kicks here. Kirsty can't take too many of those. Kirsty will back Saber to the ropes. Referee needs to get in and clean break here. These ladies will separate fairly. Oh, Kirsty with a swipe back though. This is going to be competitive. Nice drop down. Look at this by Kirsty. Nice head scissors. Nip up. And a running moonsault off the ropes. The agility of Kirsty Keane. 1. And a kick out by Saber. What a sequence that was. It's been a phenomenal match, and it's only 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes in yet. Snap suplex by Kirsty Keane. Straight into a pinfall. No wasted motion. Very good technique. I'll say he might not get the pin yet, but Saber has to expend energy to kick out. Oh, nice headbutt by Saber. Saber, one of the few wrestlers in SVW unique to her country. She's the only one from the Czech Republic in the SVW roster. Like I say, we've got some other wrestlers in similar situations. Nice German suplex here by Kirsty. Takedown, and a knee to the back of the thigh, and that's going to, well, the knee really. That's going to stop Kirsty springboarding around as much. And we go for a wrist lock here. Again, kicking that thigh and the ribs. And a nice wrist lock turnover there. She's going to stamp on, going to knee the wrist as well. Oof. Saber using her technical jargon here. Her technical ability. She'll go for a moonsault of her own. Kirsty tried the drop kicker. Saber tried to kick Kirsty. Neither of them connected. Both too quick for each other. Kirsty with the face slam. Kick out here. Saber goes in, but Kirsty blocks it. Kirsty, wait a minute. Guess with a snapmare. So trying to discombobulate her teammate. Running dropkick, misses. Saber with the head scissors. Oh, goes with the wrist lock, misses. Now remember Kirsty with the firewoman's carry into a facebuster. Kirsty could be looking for all night delight here. No, she isn't. Face first into that turnbuckle. This is where Kirsty needs to start using her speed. She's still holding that thigh every couple of minutes. And there's another German. There's kicks to that thigh, tenderizing the muscle. And now Kirsty's going up top, or middle of the ropes. Telling Saber to get to her feet. What's Kirsty going mind here? Kirsty off with the drop kick. Kirsty now going to look to fly, maybe. You heard Saber groaning in pain there. Kirsty off the rope. Oh my god, went for the 450. Saber saw it coming. These ladies trying to stop this high offense from either of them. And Kirsty, oh, looks like she caught Saber, but Saber's going to come off the rope with her own head scissors. And Kirsty with a powerbomb. Like I say, both ladies are very well versed in high flying moves. They know exactly how they're going to wrestle each other here. Wait a minute, nice tilt-a-whirl slam. No, spinning sidewalk slam by Kirsty. And for the pin, hooks a leg. 1, 2. Maybe we still have tag team action with the Military Express coming up against the Generation. Nice headlock here with the thighs. Kirsty trying to get Saber to tap, but doesn't. Kirsty going for that facebuster again. And again, Saber kicking out the moment Kirsty tries to grab her leg. Drop kick missed, or super kick missed. Oh, super kick with her own. And Saber takes Kirsty down. And a spin kick. Oh, and that time she didn't miss. You heard the contact. It cracked off of Kirsty's skull. Saber with a power slam out of the corner. You know what Saber's capable of. She's gone for a pin instead. Wise move. 1. And kick out. And she's a very big fan of that 450 shooting star. And we're going to get a punch out here between these two ladies. Bit of a slap fest, and Kirsty just pointed to her chin, telling Saber to bring it here. And don't worry, Saber will. And again, Kirsty's like, "You guys, that all you got?" And Kirsty grew up on the streets of Snodland. Yes, that is an actual place. She knows what it takes to grow up in the roughest places. This is not going to deter her. In fact, I don't think Saber's making a wise decision here to get into a punching match with Kirsty. And this is why. And Kirsty comes out on top, or does she? I think they both stunned each other there. Okay, maybe Saber has got street smarts as well. Saber runs in. Running boot to the face. And Kirsty wisely rolled into the outside. And Saber points into the crowd, saying this is for them. I don't know what she's going to be doing here though. Drop kick misses. She didn't get all of it anyway. Kick to the head. And Kirsty, a big welt on the side of her cheek there. I don't know if you can see it. Where's Fox? What's Saber Fox doing here? Yeah, maybe for a springboard off the top rope, and oh, she what? How did she miss that? She landed on Kirsty but somehow missed. And then Kirsty into the steps. This has been a frantic match from the beginning. A jawbreaker there, and Kirsty's got a really big welt on her face from that kick just now. Kirsty rolls back in. And Kirsty mocking Saber with rubbing her hands here. Kirsty will take a count now if she can get it. Big Saber's back up, and she is. Kirsty, I don't know what Kirsty was trying there. Backslide by Saber. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. It is! What a match that was. I don't know what Kirsty was trying there, but she missed it, and it cost her the match. I don't know what Kirsty was trying there, but she missed it, and it cost her the match. And again, I don't know how Saber missed that move off the ropes, but this kick here is what was spelt the beginning of the end for Kirsty, that big welt on her face. She went for a right hand, swung into the backslide, and the momentum was too much for Kirsty. And Saber Fox used another leverage pin to pick up the win. So Saber 2-0, and she is now second in the Pure Women's Championship rankings. Congratulations. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is tag team action. It'll be the Generation, Ted Matthews and Nathaniel Garrett, taking on the Military Express. Remember Ted Garrett and Matthews, we saw them a couple of weeks ago when Nathaniel Garrett took on Akira Yamashita in one-on-one action. We've also seen Viper in multiple matches, but this will be the first time we see both teams in tag team action. Remember, Military Express will be accompanied by Neagley, a faithful sergeant. So here we go. So the Generation, very old school, very technical, but very dangerous with it.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 437 pounds, Ted Matthews and Nathaniel Garrett, the Generation.
So for those who are not sure, Garrett with the blonde hair, Matthew with the dark hair, both men from Ireland. And like I said, they represent the traditional wrestling style. Thinking of World of Sport back in the day, amateur wrestling, lots of wrist locks and toe holds and knee locks and submissions. In the more recent variation of what we call the Dungeon, Bret Hart the Hart family, the legendary wrestling dynasty. These guys represent that in spades. But they are going up against two friends who have been friends since childhood. They have been partners in crime for 20 odd years so far. And as we said, the Military Express, and hear the cheers for the Military Express. And Neagley are showing off a little bit here.
Accompanied by Neagley at a combined weight of 456 pounds. Pat Rates and Victor, the Midnight Express.
The pack rat on the right with the green mask, Viper with the gold. Remember, as we saw, Viper in that lockdown chamber came second to Stigma, nearly becoming our first ever SVW champion. But returning to tag team action, the Military Express, it has been their dream since childhood to win the SVW or any tag team championships. And a win here will be putting them right on the path for that here tonight. Such a rich, deep tag team division we've got here. This is going to be a banger, I'm not going to lie. Looking forward to this one. So it will be Pack Rat starting off against Ted Matthews. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that combo by Pack Rat to start. Well, Pack Rat can wrestle technically as well. These guys both wrestled amateur, both participated in amateur wrestling. Nice flying forearm in the military, when they were in the military. The right hand's here by Pack Rat. Both men proud of their service for their country. And like I say, they are now in the wrestling ring. Oh, fight out here by Ted Matthews, going for the waistlock go behind. Elbow by Viper. Sorry, by Pack Rat. And another waistlock go behind. And another elbow. I don't think that move's going to work for you there, Ted. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Ted Matthews is Irish. I do believe Viper himself made a Father Ted joke at Ted backstage earlier, and that's what brought this match on. So, Viper showing a sense of humour, Ted Matthews not so much. Oh, that kick to the ribs. You see the spit fly out of Pack Rat's face, and that's quite impressive considering he's wearing a mask. I mean, there are holes in the faceplate, for breathing operation obviously, but yes, the fact this match started off a Father Ted reference is a very SVW, if you ask me. The crowd are booing here. We've got the Irish flag up in the crowd though. Kick to the ribs. Pack Rat going for a powerbomb maybe, or is he going to drop him in the corner? I think he's going to drop him face first in that corner. Oh, and Ted Matthews busted open. And again, we don't expect anything less from Military Express. They are stiff as stiff can come. If they were an item of clothing, they would be covered in starch, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for attempt here. And Nathaniel Garrett hasn't been in the match yet. I don't think Viper has either. It's been a one-on-one match so far. Crowd going mental here. I don't know if you could hear that over the mic. Irish whip into the corner. Ted Matthews following, and now we're going to get a tag. You see a double T move here from the Generation. Double backdrop. Nice and simple, but effective. And we say Garrett taking Akira Yamashita to the limit a few weeks ago. Remember, based off that match, Akira winning. It was that match that got him and Saburo Kobayashi a tag team title shot at Genesis. The Generation feel they were overlooked in that equation. And they said they want to prove themselves, and they're going to get a chance to do that here tonight. Double team move, and again, Matthews' head wound looks a lot worse than it was a moment ago. And now we're going to see a tag team move from the Military Express. What's this? And runs in. Oh, Meteora by Viper. Welcome to the match. Viper going mid ropes, going off for a splash. The Viper was so close to becoming our SVW Tag Team Champion. Sorry, our SVW Champion at Lockdown. Just couldn't get the job done, but Stigma was very happy with what happened. And he shook his hand afterwards off camera. Viper earned his Stigma's respect that night. Remember, we will hear from Stigma here later tonight as well. Off the ropes, goes for the hip toss. Stigma and Chris Newton both in action. Into the corner. In for the German. Nope. Oh, clothesline. Ripcord lariat there by Viper. And now Viper, look at this with the arm bar. Or the arm lock. Ooh. Viper off the rope, like I say, Trainer. He can do the technical too. Garrett gets out the way. Right hand blocked. Both men avoiding. Here come those kicks from Viper. Nice takedown. You see Neagley at ringside. I say Neagley very rarely smiles, but you just heard that's part of her demeanour. Mysterious and aloof to keep people at bay. Very typical in the military from what I've heard. I'm no expert though, so don't take my word for it. I wish I'd take down by Viper. For attempt here. This has been a good match so far. I bet the other tag teams in the division are watching. Remember Garrett going for a suplex here. Executed to perfection. Going for that elbow drop to the face. So we know that Military Express, they can go up the rankings here if they win, but let's not overlook the fact that Generation can as well. Oh, wait a minute, Garrett has just taken out Viper. Low bridged him in the leg. Sorry, he took it out Packrat. Viper's in the ring. What am I talking about? A jumping cutter by Viper. And Garrett low bridging Packrat on the apron. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Nice cutter there by Viper. Channeling DDP. And back in WCW, in the prime days of WCW. Into the corner. And like I say, Garrett's in absolutely no hurry here, but that can be to his detriment if he doesn't hurry up. Into the corner. Here's another tag, and Military Express, what they got in mind here. Viper's going to use Packrat as a flying missile. A heat-seeking missile, if you will. And this is where the Military Express are so dangerous. The quick, constant tags. Keeping the fresh man in at all times. Double hip toss, and there was some elevation on that. Double kick as well. And look at this. Viper's let Garrett tag. Not sure if that was wise or not. Kick. And again, right hands. Kick to the head. Oh, run. Oh, and a running knee by Garrett. Sorry, by Matthews. Leveling Viper there. And Garrett. Matthews taking some time. I think he could have probably gone for the pin there, to be fair. Always going for the crossface, a submission. Viper's in trouble, and Packrat will break this up. Hear that crowd member just say, just do it. Maybe a sponsorship for Nike in the making there. Elbow to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, remember we still have so much more to bring you here tonight. Uppercut here by Matthews. And Michael Consiglio in one-on-one action after his poor debut. Well, I wouldn't say it was a poor debut, but it didn't go to plan last week when AJ knocked him out of that gauntlet match. Mind you, if you're in a 6-man gauntlet match, you can't be expected to win if you don't know who you're facing. But Chris Newton did it, and Chris Newton will now face Stigma for the SVW Championship at Jenesis. But Michael Consiglio looking to overturn that loss last week later tonight. Indi Lashley will also be in action against Vantabella. And remember, Gabriel Smooth, the smoothest of the smooth, is going to issue an open challenge here tonight too. We'll see what happens when that match happens. Tag here, Packrat's in. We are going to see Gabriel Smooth at some point tonight before that happens. Matthews putting Packrat on the rope, and look at that arm breaker. Oh! Now pull your arm out of his socket. Oh, and the roll up. And Packrat with the roll up. 1. Oh, kick out by Matthews. Axe handle. And the head wound's starting to get worse here. The longer Matthews is in this ring. Elbow. Irish whip. To the corner. And another tag, and like I say, quick frequent tags from Military Express. Very much their MO, so to speak. And that double kick again. Correct rolls out, and Viper's in control. Viper takes refuge to the corner, and again running that injured head into the turnbuckle, which is what busted him open to begin with. And Viper may be looking to go up top. And then I know he's going to go for the elbow drop. Matthews is trying to get away for the tag. He didn't. Viper just dropped the elbow on the back of his head. Oh, wait a minute, throws him over the ropes, nearly knocks Packrat. And Packrat returning the favour from earlier. We'll throw Garrett back in the ring. Garrett with the elbows. So Matthews with the elbows. I keep getting these two mixed up. Oh, into the ring post. Tab Matthews is in bad shape here. Look at that, Packrat just looking at his opponent here. Remember, Packrat's not the legal man, Viper is. Viper's come out. Wait a minute, pump handle here, reversal. And look at that double team. That failed. Viper starting the count by coming back out, restarting the count by coming out here. Takedown. And then Nathaniel Garrett is nowhere to be seen. He's over there on the corner, he hasn't come to help his teammate. Nice takedown. They're going for the Boston Crab on the outside. Matthews trying to steal the win with a count out, maybe. Or kick out by Viper. Neagley just staying out of it, letting the men get on with it. Into the ring post again, and I think Military Express might be winning this by count out. Viper's going over to Garrett. They bring him in the hard way, but I think Matthews is going to get counted out here. Oh, he does! Just! Name of the game here tonight is countouts. That's the second of the evening. The only one that stands, though. Congratulations to Military Express picking up the win. That running knee there by Matthews was devastating. And like I say, trying to get the pin here, but Viper with that elbow. Look at that. Beautifully done. Twisting in midair. And then Viper knew Matthews wasn't get back in the ring. Brought Garrett in, and Matthews nearly got back in, but just couldn't in time.
Here are your winners.
Congratulations to Military Express. They pick up the win here tonight, and they are in the record books finally as a tag team. What a match that was, and I can't wait to see more from these guys in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Smooth is backstage. He is, shall we say, appreciating the adoring fans, but he is making his way backstage, getting ready for his open challenge, which is coming up later tonight. The ladies just can't get enough of Mr. Smooth Operator, can they? Ladies and gentlemen, up next it is Vantabella taking on Indi Lashley. Remember, Indi and Ashley Owens have been somewhat of a very inspirational tag team in the last couple of weeks. We last saw Ashley losing in a match with Crystal Meth. Tonight, though, she will be in the corner of Indi Lashley. And like I say, this would be a good match. Two very different styles here. Vantabella taking on Indi. That is next. So good luck to both ladies. Remember, we still have quite a lot to come for you here tonight. We still have Selina Weaver taking on JoJo Mercedes. We have Gabriel Smooth's open challenge. As you just saw, he was walking backstage a moment ago. Who's going to answer his challenge? We know he's pissed off Viper already by attacking him during his match with Mescador a few weeks ago. Here come Lashley.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Ashley Owens, representing Legacy from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Lashley.
So as we say, Indi Lashley from Brazil. Like I say, both ladies rocking or representing their country with their colours. We have heard that Ashley is in the process of getting a matching outfit for Indi. But listen to this crowd reaction for these two ladies. Can't wait to see them again in tag team action. But for tonight is Indi's singles match, going up against Vantabella, the former Pure Women's TV Champion. The Pure Women's Champion. Vantabella looking to get back on that win train after her loss to Pokey Day at Lockdown. Remember, we haven't seen Vantabella since that pay-per-view. And Vantabella's song, her theme song, Boda de la Sangra, was released on YouTube this past week on the Frost Valentine channel. If you haven't gone over there, as we say, Vantabella's theme song released on Frost Valentine's channel this week. Go to YouTube, type Frost Valentine, and you can listen to that song in its entirety, along with other SVW theme songs. And they will be coming to Spotify very, very soon. But for now, Vantabella making her way to the ring in the way only she can. So Vantabella, a sinister sorceress, a wicked witch of the West, whatever you want to call her. But regardless of that, this woman is extremely talented and very, very dangerous. Indi's going to have to keep an eye out for her here. So Indi's going to have to keep an eye out for her here, and look at that, and that is why. Vantabella straight in with a running head scissors. Vantabella will cheat to win if she has to. She's got no gripes about bending the rules. It's vicious kicks here, but Indi's not going to... Oh, and a drop kick. Indi is not going to take that lying down, though. Indi, remember, very well versed in submission holds. And a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so she will kick and punch. Oh, wait a minute, Vantabella just took that punch solidly in the chest. And Indi caught off guard by that. Indi over the top. Lands on the apron, right hand. And if you don't... Oh, and a kick here. Solid kick to the ribs. You heard the impact of the boot on Flash there. Oh, and a right hand to the throat. Look at this, Vantabella taunting Indi with her feet. I don't think Indi is going to appreciate that. It's not by Vantabella. Oh, rip at the back of the head. Goes for a throw. Vantabella just dominating Indi at this early stage. And Vantabella looking for that super kick. Kick to the head and to the face, and Indi is in trouble here. No, Indi's back up. Goes for the chop, blocked again. No, Vantabella is just so dangerous at this point. We'll go for a head. Oh, slam to face first to the mat. And Vantabella, look at this, forearm across the face. Total lack of respect. This crowd firmly behind Indi at this point, though. Two ropes, Ashley Owens watching on. Vantabella drop. Oh no, Indi with the jawbreaker. And Indi with her own series of kicks, and now she's coming in with her strikes. Goes for the drop kick again, and Vantabella still in control. Vantabella so dangerous. Right hand. Indi needs to block the next one. She does. Just a striking event at the moment. DDT. And now Indi, look at us getting her own back. Slamming Vantabella's head into the mat. With the pin of her own, referee a bit out of position. Kick out. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we still have Selina Weaver taking on JoJo Mercedes to come. All these strikes here. We still have Ruby Swoops taking on Vault Girl. And their respective partners, Anarchy and Backstage, will be in their corner as well. We also have that fatal four-way match, elimination match. And Vantabella lining up that super kick for a second time. And she hits it again. Indi straight back up. And Vantabella going for the wing clipper. Or she calls this the smoke in the dark. That submission hold, if Indi can't get out of there, she's in trouble. But Indi is breaking her way out. Straight forearm to the face. Indi starting to come back into this. The crowd cheering. Nice chop. Keeping hold of that wrist. Minimising Vantabella's mobility. Vantabella rolls out. Indi runs. What's Indi going to do? Well, reverses. Elbow to the ribs. Into the into the barricade. I think if these ladies punch each other anymore, I don't think there's going to be many brain cells left. Vantabella off the edge of the ring. Elbow to the leg. Indi might be softening her upper leg up there. And look at this, Indi's not stupid. She's going to go out and break up the count. Wait a minute, Vantabella's behind her. Vantabella's so quick. Off the rope with the axe handle though. And like I say, might be softening up that leg for a submission hold. We've seen it attack it a few times now. What's this? Indi going for the forearm to the top of the forehead. Like I say, Indi's not taking this lightly. Vantabella was taunting her at the beginning of this match. Indi taunting her too much maybe. Over the top. Gabriel Smooth's open challenge still to come as well. Like I say, we do not know who's going to answer that challenge, but we'll find out in due course. Face slam into the padding on the outside. Indi with a work sweep. And Bella into the ring post. So that LED ring post is nothing to be sniffed at. If your face bounces off that, it could bust you open very easily. Look at that clothesline by Indi. Nice series of kicks as well. Are we going for another count out here? Indi Lashley preventing another count out here. We've already had one tonight. 2 if you count the first match, but it was restarted. Sleeper slam by Vantabella, and I don't know if Indi going back out to stop the count may come back to bite her on the backside here. Nonetheless, it's been a solid match so far. Reversal by Indi. Arm breaker. Indi getting back in that ring. Vantabella getting back in as well. Indi again taunting Vantabella. No count out here. Oh, stomp to the ribs. And Vantabella stomping a mud hole in Indi here. What's she going to do here? Oh, double axe to the face. Knee to the ribs. And we saw this earlier with those lethal kicks and knees. Vantabella be looking to get the pin. She hasn't gone for it though. Oh, Indi's up. And the spear by Vantabella. She baited Indi in now, I think. She knew what she was doing. Pinfall attempt. Indi might be out here. 1, 2. She is. Hell of a match. There was all, like I say, Indi getting that, preventing that count out win might come back to bite her. This was literally a striking match for a majority of the encounter. You see these kicks and punches by both ladies. Series of combos as well. Like I say, Bella, look at this, baited Indi in with that spear. And that was enough to get the win. Indi's got nothing to be ashamed of here though. This was a hell of a match. Congratulations to Vantabella. And you can guarantee that Vantabella has not stopped thinking about losing that Pure Women's Championship, and at some point she will be going back for it. Just to make her way there first. Congratulations to Vantabella with the win. Like I said, nothing to be ashamed of, Indi. You can see Ashley a little bit disappointed in the background, but sometimes you can't win everything.
Plastic chair for you.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, it is Michael Consiglio versus Walker Epps. For those who didn't see the match last week, Michael Consiglio was the 5th entrant in that Battle Royal. He came out and lost to AJ, and who eventually succumbed to the eventual winner, Chris Newton. But Michael Consiglio is not happy about that loss, so he's going to look into avenge it here tonight. So Walker Epps coming to the ring with his teammate Timothy Mann, one half of the Madness. Recently represented in the Tag Team Championship tournament. They did really well.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Timothy Mann, representing the Madness. Weighing in at 205 pounds, Walker Epps.
Walker Epps gets his first solo match in SVW against Michael Consiglio. So we know what Consiglio is capable of. He's got a big mouth on him. To be polite, not going to say much more than that, but he is very demanding, very passionate. He goes about it the wrong way. And, Michael Consiglio said to be very angry at AJ for costing him a shot at the SVW Championship last week. I personally don't think we've heard the last of those two, but like I say, he lost fair and square. AJ beat him. Here is Michael Consiglio.
And his opponent from Naples, Italy, weighing in at 234 pounds, Don Michael Consiglio.
So the so-called Don of SVW, the leader of Omerta. For those who don't know Mafia folklore or history, Omerta is the official code of the Mafia, where you shall not, for want of a better word, get your fellow man in trouble. It's a code of honor. He said he's the leader of Omerta. We don't know what that means because he hasn't got any teammates or tag team partners as of yet. And like I say, he has said that anyone who stands in his way here in SVW is an obstacle. Anyone who joins him will be richly compensated. You can only imagine it's a matter of time until people join him, wanting to get part of that money. So here we go, Michael Consiglio taking on Walker Epps. Epps pushes Consiglio back to the corner. And the referee will break it up here. Fair break. I didn't expect that from Consiglio, to be honest, but like I say, he has got a code of honor. Maybe he does stick to it. Nice kick and series of kicks there by Walker Epps. And Consiglio goes for the forearm. Running clothesline. And Epps, look at this crowd reaction to Walker Epps. I think everyone liked what Michael Consiglio had to say about SVW a few weeks ago. Nice takedown. And the boos here ringing out for Consiglio, who looks angry already. Getting shown up in the ring here. So they men with fragile egos can react differently to men with, you know, more reliance, more security, more self-security. Kick out here by Walker Epps. Epps going for a suplex. I think Consiglio might be reversing this. He does. And Consiglio's attire richly adorned with gold to represent royalty. Oh, enziguri by Walker Epps. And at the moment, Epps is one step ahead of the Don of SVW. I say Michael Consiglio was seen smashing up the backstage area following his elimination last week. We had to get security to remove him from the backstage area. And like I say, SVW manager, general manager, Stuart Keane, not here at the moment. Wasn't here to sanction Consiglio. Frost Valentine doesn't have the authority to do so. So he got away with that. I guess you can bet SVW, you can bet Stuart Keane will have something to say when he comes back. Standing shooting star press. Epps going to throw Consiglio back in the ring, or is he going to get a double count out here? Oh, Consiglio gets back in the ring. Epps does as well. Justo. And look at this, Consiglio pointing at Epps. Going for the reverse DDT. Consiglio off the rope, goes for the axe handle. Misses. Goes for the waist lock, go behind. Oh, headlock here. Punch to the face. So yeah, Consiglio, anger management issues. Probably polite way of putting it. But he should not be smashing. Oh, look at that. That was a good reversal. Consiglio rolled out, pulled the rope to get himself out of the way of that springboard. Consiglio with a power slam center of the ring. And again, lack of respect. Forearm on the face. Consiglio needs to get a little bit of run here. Right hand. A bit of momentum. Nice throw. Nice brawling attitude here. Off the ropes. Goes for the power slam. Epps reverses. Epps takes Consiglio to the corner. Face first into that turnbuckle. Remember, Consiglio was busted open last week. Yeah, he seems to have healed nicely. And look at this capture suplex here. Oh! Dropping Walker Epps on the back of his head. Consiglio going up top now. And Epps stops him. And at the moment, Consiglio just can't seem to get any momentum. Shooting star press there by Epps, but somehow missed it. Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, running up uppercut by Epps. And you can bet Michael Consiglio will be pissed if he loses this match here tonight. Running clothesline, and what a clothesline by Consiglio. Again, this crowd booing everything Consiglio does. Oh, perhaps looking to maybe end this here. Runs in with a neck breaker. Standing shooting star press. He hits this one. One. And a kick out. One by Consiglio. Statement of intent there. Right hand. And again. Consiglio with a series of strikes. Right hand to the face. So Consiglio needs to get some momentum. Needs to put some moves together. Stop getting countered. Epps to the corner. Epps going. Oh no! Look at that reversal into the waist lock. It just sprung over the top of Consiglio instead of going for that power slam or becoming the victim of that power slam. Elbow by Consiglio. Consiglio runs in with a spear. Consiglio stalking Epps. Epps has rolled out here. What's Consiglio going to do? And up top. Dangerous area. Axe handle on the top, off the top. Or kick to the head. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. Fisherman Buster on the outside. It's kind of a cross between a Buster and a suplex. He didn't land correctly for both. Or either, shall we say. And he's going to do it again. This time it's a Fisherman Buster. Jawbreaker by Epps. Oh, STO by Michael Consiglio. Consiglio throwing Epps into the ring. Michael telling to get the referee out of the way there. Wait, Michael might be looking for the Omerta. That cross arm breaker, and Epps is done. Busted open at the same time. 1, 2. No! Consiglio is mad at this. Epps kicked out. We're not worthy. Maybe just on instinct, but that was Michael Consiglio's finishing move. Yamato not doing the job here. Axe handle misses. How is that still standing? Underhook arm breaker. Underhook DDT by Michael Consiglio. Oh, what's this? What's Epps doing? Oh, puts the leg on that rope. Drop kick to the face. And Epps might have hurt himself in the process there. Both men down. Oh, kick to the face by Consiglio. I think it was baiting Epps in there. Running. Oh, Superman punch. By Consiglio. And he's laying his punches in again. There's that throw. Off the ropes. I don't know what you're trying there. Epps avoided it, whatever it was. Nice running heel kick. That could be enough. 1, 2. It is. Congratulations to Michael Consiglio, who picks up his first win in SVW. What a match this was. So Consiglio here with the underhook DDT, the Omerta, busted open busting open Walker Epps in the process. He kicked out of it though, and there's this running heel kick here, look at this. Caught him right on the side of the head where that head wound is. Calls that the Don's Hook. That running heel kick. Congratulations to Michael Consiglio. Michael Consiglio with his first SVW win. And he looks happy, but you just know down below he thought this was going to be easier than it was. And that sort of ego cannot be suppressed in SVW. Ladies and gentlemen, up next it is Selina Weaver taking on JoJo Mercedes. Remember, Selina was taking on a Prim at Genesis in the last women's standing match. So this is going to be her warm-up match. Prim will be in action next week for her warm-up. That match is yet to be decided. But Selina taking on one half of Equity and JoJo Mercedes. And Becca Fonseca, JoJo's partner, is not here tonight. So this will be one-on-one. But we know JoJo can cheat, and she will not hesitate to do so.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Selina Weaver!
So Selina Weaver undefeated in singles action. So this is why she's got this shot against Prim. Selina, remember, half Italian, half Japanese. So she'll be fighting, representing one of her nations of origin. And she would love to walk out of SVW Jenesis as your women's champion. But she's got to go through possibly the most dominant woman in SVW to do it, Prim the Viking. Bet she's looking up for that challenge though. Samurai versus the Viking, that sounds like a good match to me. So Selina ready for action. Here comes a JoJo Mercedes. She calls herself a money. And so that bottom line is her life. I say tonight she is not going to be accompanied by Becca Fonseca.
And her opponent, representing the entourage,
So JoJo Mercedes making her way to the ring. Because Kiana James, a fashion icon. This Kiana James designer handbag. It's crusted with diamonds. So the necklace around her neck costs more than some people's houses, apparently. We haven't done the exact valuation, but it would not surprise me at all. JoJo is living the life of luxury. Remember, from the UK, but currently residing in LA. Because she hates it over here. Although I'm not sure if that's the case why she came back. But she's going up against Selina Weaver here. Collar and elbow tie up to start. And Selina pushes JoJo over. Oh, misses. And JoJo, wait a minute, going for the elevated. Oh, nice roll through. Upset here, maybe. One. No, not even a. Oh, Selina rolls her up. One. And a kick out. What a sequence to start. Selina off the rope with a moonsault. Takes JoJo down. Look at this move here by Selina. Going for a submission immediately. With the arm breaker, maybe. Twisting that wrist. And JoJo's had to get out of it. But JoJo is smart in this ring. She knows what she needs to do. She'll brawl with the rest of them. So she's not opposed to bending the rules, as we said. Selina with the Irish whip. JoJo hesitated as she grabbed the ropes just for a bit of leverage and it threw Selina off. Waistlock go behind. Seen Selina do this before. She might take JoJo down in a second. And there it is, the waistlock takedown by Selina. Look at Selina mocking JoJo. Standing in the corner. What's Selina going for? What's Selina up to here? Springboard into the knee. What a knee. One. And a kick out. That flying knee devastating. Selina's got thin leather there in those trousers. There's no knee pad under there. Clothesline by JoJo and Selina over the top. I say JoJo won't be scared here. Normally has a muscle JoJo, Becca bucking her up. Nice combination there by Selina. Runs JoJo into the apron. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Smooth's Open Challenge. We're in its main event time. So this show has flown by. I'll be honest. Oh, into the steel steps. And we still have those promos to come from Stigma and Chris Newton as well. And as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, Groucho Porx will be here next week to make an announcement. We just got a mini teaser trailer from her a few moments ago. What's JoJo got here? And throw Selina back in the ring. Right hand. Oh, kick to the ribs. And Selina with those vicious legs. Sorry, those educated feet, shall we say. Beautiful kicks. Oh, kick to the head. And we're going for a back suplex here by JoJo. JoJo off the ropes. Look at this. Nice head scissors. JoJo wasting no motion to keep Selina on the ground. In for attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out by Selina. You have to wonder if JoJo can knock Selina off here, will that mean she gets a title shot at Genesis? Or will she be added to that match? Anything can happen. Selina off the rope here, going for that Meteora. That flying knee drop. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Selina Weaver distracted by something. What the hell is this? That's a cameraman? I mean, it doesn't surprise me that JoJo knows a paparazzi member. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. He's just blinded Selina. That camera just flashed off in Selina's face, and JoJo, we said she's not beyond cheating. Oh, runs into the corner with the knees. Selina's blinded. She can't see what she's doing at the moment. And JoJo going for that glory bomb. Oh, no, she's not. She's going... There it is. The paycheck. Are we going to get an upset? This is not going to happen. Surely not. 1, 2. Kick out by Selina. And this crowd erupts. JoJo can't believe this. Cheating hasn't worked for a change. Running knee by Selina. Fight forever. Selina with that devastating knee. Goes for the kick. JoJo avoids it. JoJo with a neck breaker. Selina still stunned by that flash on that camera. We know what JoJo was up to. Maybe she might be looking for this again. 2 paychecks in a row. Everyone would love to have 2 paychecks in a row, but not this type of paycheck. Pinfall attempt. Is JoJo going to steal this here? She does. Oh my God. And JoJo Mercedes has upset Selina Weaver here. I mean, she had a helping hand from the cameraman, let's be honest. It took 2 paychecks to put Selina Weaver away, but Selina is absolutely furious about this. It looked like she was going to come back into it for a moment, but then JoJo hit the paycheck. First off, this one. And Selina was able to kick out, but then the second one was what did it. And there it is. JoJo Mercedes with the shock upset. But as I say, she had a huge helping hand here tonight. And this crowd actually did respond to that. JoJo Mercedes There's no way she's going to do what... No, she's not going to do what I think she's going to do. JoJo's got that money from within her waistband, which means it's been sitting there wrestling in the sweat and the stench. She's not going to do this. She's going to shove that in Selina's mouth. You've got to be kidding me. What a lack of respect for our number one contender. And ladies and gentlemen, Selina looks disappointed in herself here. Now wait a minute. It doesn't matter. A women's champion's coming down anyway. Maybe to gloat, maybe to rub it in. But Prim is here with the women's championship. Despite her loss, Prim is coming out to say hello to her number one contender. Now this could be interesting. So Selina losing to JoJo. JoJo's got out here quickly after that loss to Selina. That loss for Selina. But Prim is here to hold up the belt. And although Selina lost, Prim is here to remind her that it's them that go to head-to-head at Genesis. This is going to be a banger of a match. Last woman standing, yes please. Ladies and gentlemen, up next it is the open challenge from Gabriel Smooth. He is challenging anyone in this locker room to step up and face him. Now, we've had one open challenge already by Chris Newton, and the unexpected happened. It ended up being a fatal four-way. Is that going to happen here tonight, or is it going to be a single one-on-one match? However, our roster is 133 deep. There are plenty of opportunities here for SVW wrestlers. Let's go down to the ring and find out who is going to answer Gabriel's challenge.
Representing the original from Leeds, England, weighing in at 230 pounds, smooth operator Gabriel Smooth.
So smooth operator, the smoothest of the smooth, Gabriel Smooth. That's a lot of smooth in one sentence. Gabriel Smooth has been quoted as saying, there isn't a mirror he doesn't like. There isn't a man that can touch him in relation to being an absolutely handsome chap, is what he told me. I can't believe him and mirrors have a very solid relationship, to be honest. So Gabriel Smooth, who's going to answer his open challenge? Oh, wait a minute. That crowd reaction says it all. This is the Beast Crom. We've heard about this man. We've heard the whispers. We've heard that he is coming to SVW, and it looks like he has finally turned up. Gabriel Smooth, you might regret asking for this open challenge right now. Here he comes, 6'8", 340 pounds, I believe. We're going to get the official announcer's record on that in a second.
And his opponent from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 329 pounds, the Beast.
So 329 pounds, I stand corrected. This man is an absolute beast. He is all muscle, no fat. I've been told he has muscles in some places where people don't even have places. And Gabriel Smooth is in for a treat here. If you're into brutal violence and getting your ass whooped, look at this, Pete. Look at this man. He's an absolute figure standing in that ring. Crom's eyes glowing bright red. Don't let that mask fool you. That man under there is no man. He is a monster. Look at this. Look at that bulging muscles. The size difference between these two. So Crom ready for action against Gabriel Smooth. Smooth not quite sure what he wants to do here. Don't think he was expecting this man to answer his challenge, let's be honest. Oh, wait a minute, what's Crom doing? Crom going for the catacombs already? Oh my god. That devastating move of Crom's. He's going for a second. Oh, and again. Crowd chanting one more time. They might get their wish here. 2. There's no third option. Crom has won this in record time. And I believe that is now officially the shortest match in SVW history. Look, it started off with a stare down. I thought Crom was going to give Gabriel a chance to take this in, but no. Hitting that Catacombs driver, a devastating powerbomb pile driver of sorts. And not only once did he hit it twice, and this has just succumbed. Scholes's win over Romeo Z. This is now the quickest win in SVW history, and what the hell has Gabriel Smooth done here?
Here is your winner, the Beast,
And Crom standing to attention, but this man has absolutely destroyed Gabriel Smooth in his debut. And I'll tell you what, I would love to see a match between him and Scholesy. Sadistic Skulls versus Crom. That would be a hell of a match, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new record here. Crom has just set the shortest win in SVW history. And ladies and gentlemen, the cameras are backstage at the moment. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the graphic scenes here, but AJ is down. Wait a minute, I don't think he's alone. Of course it's Michael Consiglio. He couldn't accept that AJ beat him fair and square.
I told you, you're either with me or an obstacle. Guess which side this fucking rube falls on.
This is absolutely disgraceful for Michael Consiglio. Wrecking backstage because he threw a temper tantrum like a child, and now because he lost a match, he won one earlier tonight, but because he lost a match fair and square, he has to throw his toys out of the pram again. This is ludicrous. I hope Stuart Keane addresses this next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to get on with the show. I do apologise for those graphic scenes, but we have our main events to get to right now. So ladies and gentlemen, up next is our main events of the evening. Oh, come on, for God's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting another notice that something else has happened in the parking lot. We're going to go over there right now. And I knew it. I just knew it. The Acolytes are here. Well, Alex Blight is here. I haven't seen Brian Adams all night, but I said it earlier. I called it. The Acolytes are here. We can never believe what they're going to say. And Alice Blight here is attacking Kirsty Keane. And this is just typical of Alice Blight. Attacking Kirsty Keane after her match. She's not exactly 100% here, and she didn't even expect it in the parking lot. Kirsty Keane, obviously the sister of our general manager, Stuart Keane. This is becoming a family matter now. Alice, if I was you, I would stay away from Stuart Keane for the next few weeks. This is becoming very, very personal. And ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to apologise for the graphic scenes. We do not condone this type of violence. It's normally sorted between the ropes. And again, I don't want to do it. I have to be professional. Let's get back to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. We're starting with the women first this time around. It will be a Vault Girl taking on a Ruby Swoops. Remember, Ruby and Vault Girl will clash at SVW Jenesis. Ruby and Becca the Authority, will be taking on Vault Girl and Anarchy, Wasteland Chaos, for the SVW Women's Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, just want to apologise for the graphic scenes that preluded this match. Michael Consiglio not happy at AJ for the gauntlet match result last week. I can confirm AJ has gone to a medical facility to seek treatment for his injuries. As for Kirsty Keane, she is a little bit shaken, but she is not injured. You saw the defiance in her eyes. You can see this is not over between these two ladies. But like I say, we do not condone this type of violence in SVW. So apologies if it upset anyone. Let's get back to our regular scheduled programming.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Anarchy, representing weapons of mass destruction from the wasteland. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Crazy MC, the Wanderer.
This week it's Ruby versus Vault Girl. Next week it'll be Anarchy versus Becca. Who can take the lead in this series? We're about to find out. So Vault Girl, also known as Crazy MCR Angel, with Anarchy Tag Team Champions, the first ever SVW Women's Tag Team Champions. Ready for action here tonight. Remember, it's only Vault Girl who's in action though, against Ruby Swoops. And as we say, Ruby and Becca will be looking to, should we say, dispossess the Wasteland Chaos of those tag titles at Genesis in a couple of weeks. For now though, it's one-on-one action. Ruby Swoops will be coming out here, taking her time as we know they do in this entrance. Coming out by the British phone box. You can hear the noise on the camera. Volko here is running those ropes, getting ready for this match. Ruby looking ready for action, ready to play with this crowd as she always does. And like I said, this is a two-part entrance. Both ladies making their opponents wait. And here comes Pikachu. Crowd going crazy for her teammate, who's going to skip out here. There we go.
Representing the authority from Hartford, Connecticut.
So Ruby Swoops will be in action here, but you saw the look that Becca and Ruby give at the beginning of each match. A look of friendship, a lot of trust. They could be serious contenders here. They could be a serious threat to Wasteland Chaos in their first tag team title defense at Genesis. Either way, these ladies are impressive. We've seen them in tag team action once before. Oh, and the pyro going off it. We saw them take out Miss Flynn and Porter Kidman at Lockdown. It was that match that gave them the shot at the titles. They would love to get a one-up here on the champions by getting the first win in this series between the two there's two singles matches between the two teams. And Vault Girl here is taking a relaxing a little bit in the corner. I don't know if she should be doing that with Ruby around. But here we go. Ruby, this is our women's main event of the evening. These ladies respect each other. There's no bad blood between them. This is going to be very competitive, very friendly. And Ruby runs in, boot by Vault Girl. She knew that was coming. Now, Vault Girl can fly, but Ruby is a tried and tested high flyer, so to speak. Vault Girl more of a technician, but she can, like I say, she can fly if she needs to. It's going to be a good match nonetheless. Wastelock go behind. Try and crush the wind out of Ruby. Grinding those hips. Nice tip. Oh, takedown into a headlock. A side headlock by Ruby. Switching things round. And look at that, pushing up. Extending the pressure on the neck here. Again, Ruby using those arms to her advantage. And Vault Girl gets back to her feet. Going for a wrist lock. Okay. High wrist lock. Lovely wrist lock. And takedown here by Vault Girl. These ladies wrestling each other to start. We like to see it. Show of respect from both ladies so far. Vault Girl throws Ruby to the apron. Okay, that respect might be about to go out the window if I know what Vault Girl's going to do. A pole driver off the apron. Oh my god. This early on, hitting a move that quick is devastating. Sorry, hitting a move that dangerous is devastating. And Ruby's somehow still on her feet after that. And now Ruby Ruby pissed here. Going for a power bomb of her own, maybe. Oh, into the spine. Ruby got her knee up. Power bombed Vault Girl onto her knee. Brutal move. This lady's not pulling out the stops, or pulling out all the stops now. Into the head. Kick. Blocked here by Vault Girl. Ruby was going for that elevated drop kick in the corner, but Vault Girl saw it coming. Underhooks the arm. Ruby tied up in the ropes. So getting the win here would be, the first win in this series would be crucial for the confidence. Vault Girl throwing Ruby out again. She might be looking for a second pole driver. Trying to end Ruby's career if she's not careful here. Off the apron again. Ruby is not going to have a neck left after this. And somehow Ruby is still getting to her feet. Vault Girl can't believe it. Super kick by Ruby. What is Ruby made of? Oh my god. We do know that Ruby believes in the 420. Maybe she's had some... nice roll through for the super kick there as well. Maybe she had some special medication, shall we say, before this match started. That's the only way I can explain why she's still up after 2 apron pole drivers. A move that would devastate most wrestlers. Nice Shining Wizard. Becca like doing the air boxing out there. Spurring her teammate on. Slapped by Ruby. Ruby runs in with a kick. And again blocked by Vault Girl. She's not letting her have that move. And Vault Girl going for the full Nelson slam. The elevation on that. 1, 2 and a kick out. Remember, we've still got one more match to come. A 4-way gauntlet match, which will see the debut of Basham the Butcher. Oh, wait a minute. Going for the Nuka Breaker here. Oshigoroshi. Sorry, I said a gauntlet match. It's not. It's a 4-way elimination match. My apologies. Pinfall attempt by Vault Girl. Ruby kicks out. Yeah, Nuka Breaker not successful on this occasion. Vault Girl now laying into Ruby. I'd say it's easy to lose your temper if you're not careful. And I think that's what Vault Girl's about to do here. Where's Vault Girl going? Off the ropes. Goes for the neck breaker. Stomp to the ribs. I'd say Ruby and Becca Chu friends with Prim. Oh, nice sling blade by Ruby. And Prim, the women's champion. She was supposed to be here tonight, but she decided not to come out here after seeing what happened with Selina Weaver. Super kick misses. Vault Girl avoided it. Kick to the ribs. Oh, Ruby pushing Vault Girl back to the corner. Kick to the ribs as well. Oh, what's Ruby doing here? Oh, and again, powerbomb on the knee. Devastating move. 1, 2, and a kick out by Vault Girl. I don't know what Ruby was trying there, but Vault Girl blocked it, wherever it was. Maybe looking to hit 1 scoop or 2, or scoops ahoy. Shoulder block to the back, to the lower spine. Wait, what's Vault Girl doing here? We know she can fly. Look at this move by Vault Girl. Oh my god. The agility. I'll take it back. She can fly higher than I thought she was going to. Pinfall attempt on Ruby. 2. Ruby kicks out. Becca knew that was close. You can see the look on her face. Stomp on that face. Kick to the back of the spine. Into the spine, should we say. Oh, kick here by Ruby. Ruby's not out of this yet. Pele kick by Ruby. So last time we saw Ruby outside the ring, she was doing a 630 senton splash off the top rope, which was quite the achievement. Oh, what's Ruby doing now? Ruby got a springboard off the springboard off the ropes. Nice catapult. And now she's standing on Vault Girl. A lot of the wrestlers tonight very close to getting counted out. On one occasion, 2 of them, well, actually 2 occasions they did. One match was restarted because of it. Ruby into the ring. Vault Girl following. Wait, Ruby the Firewoman's carry. Elbow by Vault Girl. Kick to the ribs. Wait, Vault Girl looking for that Dominator. That front face buster. What's this? Oh, Vault Girl going for the figure 4. I did not expect that to come out of a playbook. Ruby's in the middle of the ring. She's got nowhere to go. And look at... Oh, wait a minute. Vault Girl's going for the figure 8. Look at the bend on her back. Ruby's in trouble here. Ruby's got nowhere to go. Ruby's fighting the pain. That is excruciating pain. Vault Girl using her flexibility, shall we say. Off the ropes now, looking for that axe handle. Ruby's still on her feet. Crucifix. Is Ruby going to steal it here? 1. No. What a match. Ruby's distracted by Anarchy. I think Anarchy intended that. Let's roll up. What's Vault Girl doing? Into a powerbomb. Unorthodox offense of Vault Girl coming into play here. Vault Girl signaling for a nuclear bomb with that stomping motion. Oh, wait a minute. Face first into the turnbuckle. Ruby's busted open. And Becca was pointing at the referee there. We know referees and Becca do not have the best relationship. Super kick by Ruby. I haven't seen the head wound of Ruby yet. I don't know how brutal it is, but Ruby Might be looking to end this quicker than she wants to. The more she bleeds, the worse it becomes. Here we go for a chop. On the chest, right between the boobies, shall we say. Springboard here. Side moonsault misses. You can see Volko still holding her chest after that slap. I don't have a women... Moonlight drive! Or as she calls it, the scoops ahoy. 1, 2, and a kick out by Volko, and Ruby can't believe it. Because I don't have breasts. I do have breasts, but not women breasts. I don't know how that hurts as much as that will hurt for a woman. And Ruby now go. There's the scoops ahoy. Sorry, the one scoop or two. 1, 2, and Ruby picks up the first win in this series. I feel I should finish my sentence there. I don't have women breasts, but I can imagine it's painful for women, more so than men, to be slapped in the chest. But there they go, I'm not a woman, so I don't know. And there's that dominator there by Volga. These ladies went back and forth, brutalizing each other, hitting all the moves. And like I said, there's the scoops ahoy. That wasn't enough, and the shock on Ruby's face said it all when she kicked out, when Volga kicked out here. Look at this. And then she hit the scoops, the one scoop or two to round it off. And Ruby picks up the first win in this series. And you see the red wound on Ruby's head now. Well done to Ruby and Becca Chu. They get the first win over the tag champs in singles competition. And it doesn't matter about the title to you in that tag team match, but it won't do the confidence any harm here. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we're going to hear from our SVW Champion Stigma. We're also going to hear from Chris Newton as well.
Stigma. There is no doubt you earned your shot at the SVW Championship, and there's no better man in SVW that I believe deserves to represent SVW and hold that championship, except one. Me. Whether you looked out in that second chance match, you beat me fair and square, and I respect that. But at Genesis, it will just be you and me, 1-on-1. No interference from anyone else, which means we can finally see who the best man is. Stigma. See you at Genesis. Until then, keep that belt warm for the must-see match. See you in Japan.
Chris Newton. A worthy winner, the man I last bested to win a shot at my SVW Championship, and a man worthy of contention to face me at Genesis.
But it will all be for naught, Mr. Newton, because Stigma, my man, the Pale Man and your SVW champion is just getting started. He won't lose on his first defense.
That's right, sweetheart. I won't.
Newton, we'll see you at Genesis, if not before. Keep your eyes open because you never know. We might pay you a visit when you least expect it.
Ladies and gentlemen, SVW Genesis is looking to be an epic pay-per-view event. Chris Newton, Stigma, I wish you both the best of luck in your main event. I cannot wait for that match. Now, next week we will run down the Genesis card. Once Stuart Keane returns, he has some tweaks to make, including announcing the stipulation for his 3 stages of Hell match with Brian Adams. However, we have one more match for you here tonight. It's time for the main event. A fatal 4-way elimination match, the debut of Basham the Butcher. He will be taking on Ethan Bates, Jackie Hayes, who was impressive in his debut last week, and Angus Muncher. One of these men will get a shot at the SVW YouTube TV Championship. Who's it going to be? We're about to find out. So we've got some strange characters in SVW. All of them are very good wrestlers, but Basham the Butcher could possibly be the strangest of them all. Coming out with his meat tenderizer here. There's the story here is this man is an actual butcher. He was in a dangerous accident in the butcher in a slaughterhouse. It's left him with a permanent red eye and permanent stains on his skin.
The follower is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brood from the Boiler Room, weighing in at 285 pounds, Basham the Butcher.
So Basham the Butcher represents the abattoir, him and his teammate Colt Crimson, aptly named if you ask me. And here is Basham the Butcher ready for action. Like I say, not much is known about this man other than what I just told you about his injuries. There's no doubt here though, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. He's huge, he's strong, and he's nasty. And he's got smaller men in this match to deal with. As you can see, that red eye permanently scarred after that accident. But he's going up against three of the best SVW has to offer here. And the first one is Jackie Hayes, who only debuted last week. Ross Valentine so impressed by his debut that she put him in this match.
And his opponents, first from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, Jackie Hayes!
So originally Gabriel Smooth was supposed to be in this match, but he asked for an open challenge instead. Not sure where the logic is there, because he got his ass handed to him a few only moments ago. But Jackie Hayes has happily stepped up to take this huge opportunity. I'm not going to lie, I can't wait to see him and Basham go head to head. It's going to be a slugfest between those two. We've got the two high flyers to come as well. Ethan Bates, one half of the Uncanny Valley with Tug Speederman. And Angus Muncher, a resident pirate, and the owner and partner and friend and comrade of Admiral Dub Dub. Regardless of who wins this match though, switches in for a phenomenal match with whoever wins here tonight. And here comes Ethan Bates.
The Union from London, England, weighing in at 217 pounds, Ethan Bates.
As we say, Ethan Bates coming out for the first time solo. Sorry, second time, well, first time solo for a match. He has come out with his teammates before. So here he is. The youngest wrestler in this match, one of the youngest on the roster, on the male side anyway. He would love to get a shot at that YouTube TV Championship. He lives for the TikTok, he lives for video games. Pyro going up again here somewhere. We don't have our pyro budget taking a beating here tonight. And there's another one. We have one more man to enter this match. I'm looking at the size difference here between Basham and Ethan. Could be some decimation going on in this match. But here comes Angus Muncher with his faithful Admiral Dub Dub in tow.
From the Great Barrier Reef, weighing in at 215 pounds, Angus Munson.
And I'm not going to lie, I just want to see Angus and Ethan go at it. That would be a dream match for me, watching these two lads go solo. But regardless of this, the winner of this match will get a shot at the YouTube TV Championship. Remember, Angus is in a battle royal to determine that before, and he came out on the wrong end of it. Here we go. That pirate song, very popular, again will be added to YouTube in the coming weeks. In the next batch of Frost Valentine drops on her channel. Remember guys, Frost Valentine on YouTube. All SVW themes will be played over there. If you want to listen to them to your heart's content, play them over and over again, you can. They will make their way to Spotify in the coming months. So watch this space. So Angus Muncher is ready for action. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be hectic, but remember you have to pin the other 3 men, and you can see the scars here on Basham's face. You have to pin the other 3 men. It's not one fall to a finish. You have to pin the other 3 to win. So there's a lot of stake here, and there's a lot of stars in this ring. Here we go. So this match could be, as I said, very hectic to call. One of these men is going to look for the opportunity of a lifetime here. Ethan looking in. Oh, go for the submit. Oh, goes to the Bulldog. Takes Basham down. 2. Basham kicks out. Jackie Hayes working on Angus. Ethan with the moonsault hits Basham. And Angus going for the head scissors on Hayes. Even going for a pin on Basham, but only gets a 1 count. What a match this is going to be. Like I say, it's going to be hectic to call at times. Nice neck breaker by Ethan. Hayes with the right hand to Ethan Bates. Nice. And a clothesline there, and the referee gets clobbered by Basham, who I don't think, to be honest, honestly cares. Power driver. The Hayes code by Jackie Hayes. Referee up in time. Is that Angus done? The referee's going to count slowly. She's a bit groggy. Hayes code nailing Angus here. Kick to the head by Ethan though. Leveling Hayes. Oh, wait a minute. We saw. Oh, wait a minute. Basham going for his painted submission. Can he get Jackie into this? He can. Look at the way he's bending Jackie backwards. What a submission by Basham. He calls this the meat hook. And Sailing 7 Seas by Angus takes down Ethan. And again, the referee's going to count slow because she's just been knocked down. Hit another Hayes code attempt, but Basham reverses. Oh, Angus with the Devil's Driver, as he calls that. Into the corner. Ethan going to get back Angus up on that top rope. Like I said, I want to see these two in a singles match. Could be a dream match. What's Ethan going to do? Going for a superplex maybe? He is. His elbow to the top of the head. So one of these men will face Switch for the YouTube TV Championship, which will take place the week before Genesis. Oh, Ethan going for the submission here, the Oxford stretch. However, what's this? Basham with a powerbomb on Angus. Angus could be in trouble here. 1, 2. He is. Angus is out. Drop kick by Jackie Hayes. Ethan Bates going for a weapon of some sort. He's got a stop sign here. Jackie Hayes with a power slam. Going for the little... Oh, the junkyard dog headbutt. Classic old school move. Is that enough to put Butcher away? No, it's not. So Angus is out. Ethan with the forearm. The ripcord forearm. Into the corner. Drop down. Ethan using his speed to his advantage. Nice spin kick. Caught Basham right on the jaw there. Kick out. Jackie Hayes shouting at Ethan from outside the ring. Pushes Ethan back to the corner. Oh, clothesline by Basham. Leveling Jackie Hayes. And now Basham using his strength to his advantage. Pushing Ethan back to the corner too. Might want to see Jackie and Ethan team up here. Referee cut. Oh, the camera cut away there. I think that was a Mikinoku driver by Ethan Bates. Drop kick by Jackie Hayes. Oh, Ethan runs through. Right hand. Oh, Ethan going for that lung blower. Hayes reverses it, stomps on his foot. If it works, it works. And a right hand to the face. Ethan might be out here. 1, 2. No, Ethan kicks out. Referee needs to stay out of the way of these men. She's already been clobbered once. Clothesline by Basham. Stomp to the leg. Another STO. Ethan rolls out. Well, I think he was going for another powerbomb attempt. Jackie reversed it though. Over to the face. Clothesline by Jackie. We've had some solid matches here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We heard from Stigma and Chris Newton before this match. Looking forward to their match as Genesis. I do believe Stuart Keane is going to add a stipulation to that match on his return next week. Nonetheless, too many respect each other. Want to have a fair fight. You've got to admire it in SVW nowadays. And so we do apologise for the actions earlier of Michael Consiglio. We do believe Michael Consiglio will be reprimanded for his actions. Again, Stuart Keane will address that when he returns next week. AJ is steady and stable in a hospital. As I say, apologies for that earlier on tonight. And as we say, Groucho Porx will be returning next week. So keep an eye out for that. It's been a good show. Oh, wait, look at this. Power. Oh, chokeslam attempt. Ethan reversed it. Oh, Ethan go for the detonation kick on Jackie Hayes. Jackie reversed it. There's a table in the ring. That's in a dangerous position at the moment. Into the corner. Basham with a fireman's carry. What's he going to do here? He's going to launch Jackie up in the air. I think he is. And oh my god, the F10. And Jackie landed on that table. Jackie might be out. And a choke bomb. A choke slam by Basham. Basham dominating these two men at the moment. And Brangus was eliminated early. Fireman's kick. Oh, sorry. Military press into the knee buster. Into the gut buster, sorry, on the knees. Kick to ribs. Oh, wait, Jackie going for that power bomb. Sorry, the pole driver again. Hayes code. Did he hit it on the table? I couldn't see from the angle. 1, 2, and a kick out by Basham. Referee again hitting the wrestler in the face when doing the count. Ethan with a spin boards into the clothesline. Sorry, into the forearm. Goes for the right hand, blocked. Sorry, avoided by Basham. Ethan going for a suplex. And Basham has reversed this. The fact he got Basham up in the first place was impressive. Jackie Hayes back in. Jackie Hayes just leaving Ethan and Bates and Basham to their devices. Ethan going for a powerbomb maybe. Look at the strength of Ethan Bates. Picking this man up above his head. He's going to drop him on that turnbuckle. And then, oh my god, a light tube in Ethan's face. How is Ethan still standing? He might be blind after that. Detonation kick. And a bulldog by Basham. Basham was waiting for his moment. And he might be able to take Ethan Bates out of this here. Going for a powerbomb maybe. Oh my god, that spinning DDT. And Bates rolls out again. Military press by Basham. Into that gutbuster. The strength of Basham is immense. And that light tube busted in Ethan's face was brutal. Ethan might be seeking medical attention outside the ring. Jackie Hayes is going to be scooped up here into that powerbomb again. Jackie Hayes might be done. 2. No, he's not. Basham can't believe it. Ethan going for the side suplex. All 3 men down. Got a glass all over the ring. Weapons everywhere. Bates might be going for another one here. What's he got in mind? Bates has got a microphone. And I don't think he wants to perform an interview, let's be honest. And Basham slapping his chest. As what we saw from Crom earlier tonight. Into the apron face first. Oh, wait a minute, what's Basham going to do? Slams him on the apron. And that light tube did not faze Basham at all. Jackie Hayes bringing his own light tube into play. Basham is a monster out here at the moment. Elbow to the back. Basham's got a stop sign. He's going to throw it on Ethan's chest. What's Jackie doing out there? No way. Bates is going to fly, I think, here. Sorry, Basham's going to fly here. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go for Ethan, though. Axe handle to the head. Joe's basement drop kick by Ethan. So these 3 men still very much in this match. Into the apron face first. Bulldog by Basham. Who is going to get that YouTube TV Championship opportunity? Look at these punches here by Jackie Hayes right to the face of Ethan Bates. Jackie Hayes mocking. Oh, the right hand, and Bates is busted open. Straight fist to the face. It's all legal. Arm to the head. Elbow to the head. Sorry, Bates is out. Look at the way he's laying on that floor. Into the barricade. Well, Hayes could have taken advantage there and put Ethan in the ring and pinned him, but he didn't. And Basham rolls in. Off the ropes. Look at that punt. Oh, there's pop-up spine buster by Basham. Hayes landed horribly there. 2, and Hayes is out. That was a nasty landing. Ethan with the enziguri. Is Ethan going to steal this here? He's got the head wound. Elbow by Basham though. Off the apron, off the ropes. And there's a pop-up. Oh, uppercut by Basham. And he's using his strength. And Ethan's up. I think Basham might be going for the steel steps here. Bates needs to be careful. Well, Bates is he's running. He's not staying in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's going to grab that microphone. Oh, no, he's got a steel chair. My apologies. Oh, wait a minute. We saw this earlier. Ethan Bates going to be bent back like Jackie Hayes was. That submission hold. And Bates is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Is Bates going to tap? He is. It's the first submission loss in SVW. And Basham the Butcher will face Switch for the YouTube TV Championship. What a match this was. So a series of moves. Those right hands by Jackie Hayes, so dangerous. Like I say, Ethan Bates kicked out of the first one. The second one busted him open. And Basham was so dominant here. Yeah, that Hayes code, not on the table as I thought it was just outside. I think this was the right hand that split him open. There it is. Like I say, submission on Ethan Bates. Ethan had to tap, he had no choice. And it is our first ever submission win. Can Switch overcome this behemoth for the YouTube TV Championship? We'll find out in a couple of weeks. Congratulations to Basham the Butcher. His debut, it doesn't get any better as a debut than that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching SVW Sanctum. I have been your host, Nigel Montgomery. If you like what you'll see here, we are on YouTube every Tuesday at 7 p.m. BST. The wrestlers are based on community members, so subs and followers and long-time community loyalty members. If you want to be a part of this, you're more than welcome to do so. Join the Discord, the link's in the description below, or just DM me on YouTube. We are going to open it up to the community at some point, so if you want to be a part of this, just let us know. However, this is the end of the show. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week with more SVW, Skaos Valley Wrestling. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Bye-bye now.